So this is just a few quick instructions about how to create a discussion item in your current course content. From your class homepage, just make your way to the Tools tab at the top and click on the drop-down menu and choose Discussions. From this screen, we can create a new discussion topic. Now, when you get to this page, you'll see any discussion topics that are currently existing for your course, whether you've created them or whether they came included with the course content. You'll also see the Raise Your Hand section. If for some reason you don't have an option to add a discussion to your course, you could always use the Raise Your Hand area. You can write a post, create a post in this discussion, and then ask students to reply. So that's an option if you can't create the discussion. But if you are wanting to create a discussion for the purposes of students being able to communicate in order to discuss a project or some sort of job that they're working on together, you're most likely going to want to create a new item. So you just click the drop-down menu at New and choose New Forum. And you have to have a forum for your topic. So a forum is like an overarching idea. So we're going to call this Test Discussion 1. And we're going to choose to create a new topic in the forum with the same title. Most of the time when I create a discussion, the title of the topic is the same. But there are occasions where, let's say you wanted to have several discussions about cars. So your forum might be labeled cars, but the topics within might be labeled by the different makes or models so that you can have smaller discussions about a larger topic. But for our purposes today, we're just going to create a new topic in the forum with the same title. Your description goes right here. This is just where you want to put instructions for your students. And then further on down, you have some checkboxes for your consideration. You can choose to allow the students to post anonymously. I typically do not choose this because I want to be able to know who's posting what, especially in the case of something inappropriate. You can choose that a moderator must approve the post before it's displayed. I don't choose this option, again, because then I feel like I would have a lot of students waiting on me in order for their posts to show up. And then you can also choose that the user must start a thread before they can read and reply to other threads. For instance, if you posed a question in your discussion that you wanted the students to have to grapple with first before they could read anybody else's answer, you might want to choose this box. But if you're creating a discussion just for the simple aspect of allowing students to discuss a topic, then this box might not be quite so important to you. You can choose some different visibility options. I usually don't worry about that too much. There's locking options here as well. And then you're just going to choose to save and close at the bottom of the screen. It's just outside of your box. Let me see if I can get it in there for you. So save and close. And then when you come back to this discussion page, you're going to see that now at the bottom, you have a new forum with a new discussion topic. Now, this is all well and good, but it's not going to show up for your students yet, so you have one more step you sort of have to think about. You want to go to your content, and I'm going to choose to put this in Unit 18. This is a course that I'm currently building, and so there's not a lot of content in here, so I can go back and get rid of my sample discussion pretty easily. So when you come to your content where you want it to show up, where you want your new discussion to appear, you can just come to this drop-down menu that says Add Existing Activities and come to Discussions. And lo and behold, all the discussions there that you have are going to be listed here. And you can just click on that forum and that topic, and it will show up for you in the content. You will want to go in and modify the due date, any restrictions that you might have, add it to your plan, all the steps that you would normally do for an item in your content. But that's the quick and easy way to add a discussion to your existing content. And if you have questions, feel free to ask. Happy to help.